Hi there, hope you're doing great. I'm Henry and you're watching Cinema with H. Today, for the first time ever, I'm watching a movie directed by Ridley Scott, starring Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix, called Gladiator. Now, I don't know much about the movie, except I know that a lot of people either really love it or really hate it. It seems that it's loosely based on some historical stuff that happened. It seems that it's not completely accurate, so that's probably the reason why a lot of people, especially people who are into history, don't really appreciate it that much. But since I know that, I'm probably gonna watch it, with a more open heart, meaning I'm not going to focus on too many historical aspects. Then again, I probably don't know everything that happened in history in that time. It says that it's an action and adventure movie, and that's basically all I know. If you want to check out the full-length reaction to this video, consider becoming a part of my Patreon page, because the full-length reactions that are edited in a watch-along format, meaning that we're basically gonna watch the movie together. If that sounds interesting to you, please check it out. But for now, this is me watching for the first time Gladiator. Universal. I feel like most of the movies that I've reacted on this channel so far have been from Universal Studios, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I think at least a couple of them were. Gladiator. Reading this, it kind of sounds like the story of Asterix and Obelix. Like Romans are, defeating everybody, and there's just one place standing, fighting against them. It's like the, village, of Asterix and Obelix. That's kind of what it sounds like. I don't know. Anyway, as I said in the introduction of the video, I think a lot of people don't like this movie because it's not completely accurate too much. So I will try to take all of that, with a bit of restraint, or what's the word, I don't know, like I'm not gonna take it to heart too much. If I'm able to enjoy the story on its own, even if it's a bit fictional, that will be fine by me. As long as the movie makes me feel something like, General, sir. I think this is the first movie where Russell really got pumped up, and really got into shape, because he was, the main role of a gladiator, and he really got ripped, like, I don't know, muscles everywhere. I think this is the first role that he did that for. Not even sure if it's his last role that he did something like that. Oh, so this is the guy who they sent. Why'd I feel like he's not returning alive? Pretty sure about that. Speaking in German? Men shouting in German? Oh, they've beheaded him. Oh. There's this kind of goofing around that we do when we're watching a movie like this, where we say which one of them is ours, like who do we root for? Like what team are we on? So this is gonna be another bloodshed movie. I love the music, it really, makes it more dramatic. But where are they going? Are they trying to go around them, or?
Hold the line! Stay with me! If you find yourself alone, do not be troubled. For you are in Elysia, and you're already dead!
A nice speech. Nice. I'm not great at making speeches, but that was that was pretty great. And I'm surely not one to go to war. I really don't like wars in any kind of way. But that might make me go over my limit and just say, okay, dude, let's just do this shit. Let's just do it. Archers. At least I'm enjoying the movie, like, for the visuals and everything. This looks amazing. And it's a fairly old movie, I mean, come to think about it. I think it's from 2000. Whenever he says hold the line, a song from Toto comes up to my mind. Hold the line, love isn't always on time. Whoa, this looks like a crazy scene. Like, they really had to record to film all of this. Like fire and everything. Could that be CGI? I mean, it's not like they burned the whole forest down. I've actually noticed that the soundtrack is it resembles Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack a bit too much. I'm not sure if this soundtrack was written by Franz Zimmer as well. If it is, then that makes sense. If not, we might have a thing to talk about. Oh, blood dripping everywhere. The blood looks pretty real, like it's not like in Tarantino movies where the blood is just, flying all over the place. It's more realistic. Kinda hurts me when I'm watching this. Is that one of his, or probably not? These kind of scenes where you can't really figure out what's happening sometimes bother me. Like, it's slow motion, but it's so foggy, and I don't know. I'm not a fan of this kind of editing. It doesn't happen too much, but I would rather if they just stick to the maybe, parts where you can see the battle more clearly. But okay, that's not something to discuss too much about. But it does help um, finalizing this moment because it seems that the battle is over right now. Rome is victorious against Germans. Did I get that right? So, Russell Crowe is a Roman. For some reason, I thought he was against Rome. I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna figure it out and go. I'm not even sure exactly what's happening in the movie. Like, who are the good guys, let's say. Who's this guy? A hot bath. That sounds nice. That always sounds like a good idea.
You have proved your valor. Yet again, Maximus.
Maximus. So he's Aurelius, right?
How can I reward Rome's greatest general?
Rome's greatest general.
Let me go home.
So yeah, he's a part of Roman soldiers and gladiators and stuff. Marcus Aurelius.
They honor you, Caesar.
Oh, so he's Caesar. Maximus Aurelius. Is he Caesar? As I said, I don't really know too much about historical stuff, so I'm probably gonna mess some things up, and I apologize to anybody who might get offended by that. I don't know, but I don't really like this guy. He seems like a sleazebag, like he's sucking it up, and I don't like those kind of people. Either earn something, but no sucking up. So Marcus, the dude, and the old man. Is it the old man Caesar? I don't know. It's gonna take a while for me to figure it out. I feel kind of dumb, honestly. Maybe I should have done some research before I start watching, just so I can, easily track everything that's coming, but okay. So this is the woman that he's gonna fall in love with, Maximus.
If only you had been born a man. What a Caesar you would have made.
So this is his daughter, Caesar's sister. One thing that I appreciate always in these kind of movies
With your brother.
is the way they talk. I just love that. Like, it sounds so, I don't know, beautiful, stylish, and like elegant. So I'm guessing the dude is a Caesar, like old Caesar, who's gonna pass the mantle on to the younger one. And this is his daughter. Him and that guy that I don't like are brother and sister. So far, the movie hasn't, it's not too fast. The pacing is kind of okay. I like that it started with the war scene because that kind of hooked everybody in. And now we're slowly developing the plot. A bit different from some of the movies that I watched, but I enjoyed. I like sometimes going a bit slower. It's just we're living now in a completely different world, very fast, and you're always bombarded with information and content. So it's nice to have something like this to return to from time to time.
Since I became Caesar, I've known 4 years without war. 4 years of peace in 20. And for what?
4 years.
Your life, please. Please don't call me that.
He seems like he's not proud of what he accomplished because he basically didn't do anything. He just commanded people to do.
Rome is the light. Yet you have never been there. You have not seen what it has become.
Oh, so Rome was kind of good, but now he's getting rotten. He just wants to return to his
In the hills above Tehillah.
wife and to his son.
Very simple place.
Countryside? Sounds like an idyllic place. I love how he's describing it.
2 years, 264 days in this war.
Oh, hell, he's counting every day.
It's a good home. Worth fighting.
Of course, that's what he wants to do. He wants to return.
What would you have me do, Caesar? I want you to become the protector of Rome after I die.
But he's not your son. Could you
Accept
do that?
this honor that I have offered you with all my heart now.
Well,
Commodus is not a moral man.
Commodus is his
You
son,
have
I
known that
guess.
Since you were young. Commodus cannot rule. He must not rule.
Ooh, that's gonna make the son real mad.
Will accept my decision
Yeah, hell he will. He's gonna be so pissed.
by sunset. I hope you will have agreed. Now embrace me as my son.
Until sunset? That doesn't seem like too much time to decide, especially because the dude just wants to get home. I completely understand that. I'm often like that when I finish doing what I have to do in school and even recording stuff like this. I just want to go to my wife and to my daughter and just
To wish me well before I leave for home.
lying.
Is it really so terrible seeing me again?
No, I'm tired from battle.
He doesn't want to do anything with you. He has a wife. I respect this man. He's just walking away from danger. Being in front of a woman who's beautiful and who's trying to seduce you, I mean, the only smart thing is to do if you want to stay true to your wife and everything, just run away. I mean, that's the only thing that you can really do. If you stay there any longer, it's gonna be trouble. So, respect you, man. Now he's remembering her. Okay. I like this guy as a person, and I'm guessing that's gonna make this movie a bit difficult when he's in a tough situation. I wonder what's he gonna decide. Is he gonna go home or is he gonna accept?
We may not be able to go home after all.
Don't tell him that. So he's just gonna stay here. He's gonna accept the role, and this little son of his is gonna be so mad. But you can see just from the acting, just from the way he walks, that he's just an awful person. At least he's good at being a douchebag.
Your false as a son is my failure as a father.
That wouldn't comfort me when you say it like that. That just makes it worse. I mean, what is that some kind of comfort? You're a bad son because I'm a bad father. Way to go, man. That's what every son wants to hear. I mean, what the hell, dude? He's gonna kill you right now, right? Marcus. He's suffocating him. Dude. Ooh. Very heavy mentally and physically. It is a deep thing to drive the plot. Like, he was never accepted by his father. He was never really loved by his father. But for his father to tell his son that he doesn't like him because he was a failure as a dad. I don't know about the plot holes, like history plot holes in this movie, but the acting and the dialogues are, I love them so much. Surgeons say there was no pain. His breath gave up out in his sleep. Yeah, that's what happened. Unfortunately, he was too old, so people are just probably gonna remember that. Or people are just gonna accept that. He's not gonna accept the hand. And that's where the war between these two starts. Whew. Okay, like where this is heading. It's getting heavy. I hate this dude. I absolutely hate him, so he's doing a great job as an actor. I hate his guts. She knows what he did. She can feel it.
Why are you armed, Quintus?
Guards, right until dawn. And then execute him.
Promise me that you will look after my family.
Your family will meet you in the afterlife.
Motherfucker. Whoa, dude, you can't. What the hell? They already are going for his family. Like, what the hell? For what? Because he didn't accept the hand of that douchebag? They should have just let him go, do his thing, be alone if he has to. Why murder him? Come on. Don't tell me he's gonna die here. I mean, he's not gonna die. The movie just started, but what's the soldier's dead? It's not beheaded. Oh, in the back. That doesn't look any better. Okay, nice. So that's where this is all going. He's now becoming basically a rogue warrior. Ooh, nice. Flying sword. I'm sorry, but I think he killed the horse. No, okay. That's fine. Don't do anything bad to the horse. He didn't deserve it. I think he's imagining this. Can't be anywhere near this yet. Oh no, they're coming for them. I wonder if somebody's gonna stop them. Okay, he was just imagining that, but I think that's really happening. They really did it. Both of them. Motherfucker. Somebody took him away.
Better now. Clean. You see?
He can barely even look and talk, but where are they taking him? Zuhabar. This one feels like he's good for fighting.
I'll give you 2,000. I have 4 for the beasts. That's 5,000 for an old friend.
So they just bought them, And I think I figure out what's gonna happen. They bought him for fighting because he's gonna become a gladiator and he's gonna fight in those coliseums and stuff like that. And somehow that way of life is gonna bring him to Rome again, to that Rome that is not as good as he thinks it was, you know, Rome that's corrupted by politics and stuff like that. He's testing them out to see which one of them is the best. And he's marking them. He's not even giving them names. He just wants to know a way to kind of call them, I guess. He's impressed. This guy can take a punch.
We all have to fight.
I have nothing to fight for anymore. I'm guessing he's gonna say something like that. So it seems everybody that's got the red dot is potential contestant. So it's either fight or flight. You're either gonna live or die.
We're all dead men.
True. We're all gonna die. I don't think all of them are gonna die. Some of them are probably gonna survive. Okay, so it's like that. I think he needs to find a better weapon. This doesn't look too great. They're putting money on some of them, you know, like, so basically gambling, you know, they have their favorites, they're putting money on some of them. Honestly, these gladiator, like, helmets and stuff are always interesting to watch, like all shapes and sizes, and their weapons. Who even lets you choose a weapon? This doesn't seem fair. Somebody has a sword, somebody has a hammer, somebody has chains. Like, who decides that? Oh, haha. A spear. Okay, so they've teamed up, two of them. Oh, ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, finish him. As Mortal Kombat would say, you know, like, finish him. Fatality. Did you ever play Mortal Kombat? I played Mortal Kombat 4 on PC 1. Like, that was a long time ago. But that sentence was always crazy to hear. Finish him. Oh, so this is Rome. I think this is some kind of celebration for the new Caesar. Something that he didn't deserve at all. Imagine having such a celebration, such a ceremony. Okay, they don't like him. That's at least, you know, good to see. I just hate his guts. I don't know. The dude is so unlikable in every single way. I just don't like suck-ups, and then he was so hurt and everything that he had to kill his father. I mean, that's just awful. I'm gonna say it again. There's nothing worse than when somebody who doesn't deserve power and that doesn't even have knowledge or any experience at all, basically. I'm not even sure how this guy is alive. Like, he seems so stupid. When somebody like that gets power, it's like a recipe for destruction and disaster. But hey, we'll see what happens. Vino, vino, vino. Wine. That's the same way we say it in Croatia. Vino.
150 days of game.
150 days.
And they will love him for it.
There's a saying in our country. It's called like games and bread, basically, if you translate it literally, which basically means if you just give the people what they want, like games, blood, I don't know, comedy, reality shows. If you give them what they want, or people always want those sort of things. If you want to elevate them, if you want to do something a bit more, I don't know, educational, classical, anything that has a bit of more depth to it, it's gonna be very hard to do. Just give the people what they want and they will adore you, and that's enough for them, even though it's not gonna fulfill them for real. It's just gonna fill the void that they feel for a day, for two, for an hour. They're gonna be entertained, and that's that. And that's exactly what's happening right now. They're entertained here, but this is probably gonna come to Rome as well.
Win the crowd, and you'll win your freedom. I will win the crowd. I will give them something they've never seen before.
I like where this is heading. Okay, so they're gonna give the people what they want, and he's gonna get close to the senator or whatever his name is, the Caesar's son, right? And he's gonna murder him somehow, and I can't wait for that. So definitely, as I said, I don't know much about the history of Rome and stuff like that. And even if the historical aspects are not accurate, as I've read somewhere, it's still an enjoyable story, you know. Like, it's a story that you can, well, relate to in a way. So this is the first time they see a Colosseum this big. Imagine that Romans made this just for entertainment. This is gonna be a bit of a bigger crowd to win, but I think he's gonna manage it. It seems like they already love him, and he didn't even win any battles in this Colosseum. So imagine what everybody's gonna do after he wins a couple of battles. They are placing their bets. Maximus. Could it be that he recognized him from the picture or something, or from the stories of his mother?
Are you the one they call the Spaniard? They said you could crush a man's skull with one hand.
Master Lucius, it is time.
Come on, don't tell me that you just realized that the new Caesar, the senator or whatever they call him now, is gonna be watching. Oh, right, he's gonna fight, but the emperor or the new Caesar will not recognize him because of the helmet. I totally forgot that that might happen.
And die with honor.
Oh, the sentence every man wants to hear. Go and die with honor. I live for the day when somebody's gonna say that to me. Go and die with honor. Man, that's huge.
If we stay together, we survive.
Pleased to bring you the legionnaires of Scipio Africanus.
Scipio Africanus. Whoa. I mean, that's really not fair. These guys have horses and everything, and these guys are just on their feet. Diamond. Oh, nice. Nice. Hell yeah. I didn't expect that. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Woo! Ha! I mean, I gotta hand it to them. I think they were pretty much outnumbered and, you know, overpowered with the horses and everything, but they're managing to do something. Listen to the soundtrack. Doesn't it remind you of Pirates of the Caribbean? Dun 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 dun. This doesn't seem to end. Okay, now it is. Their manager is really proud of them. Or maybe he's not proud, he's just happy to be making money off of them. But whatever. Okay, he's winning the hearts of the crowd. Ha
Who is he?
They call him the Spaniard.
I think I'll meet him.
Oh, do you really think you want to meet him? And is he going to try to kill him immediately or gonna wait for a better chance?
Remove your helmet and tell me your name.
Are you gonna do it? Oh, yeah. The crowd loves him. Ooh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Everybody's gonna freaking murder Caesar if he does anything here. Live, 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 live. Ooh, I love this moment. I've never cheered for anybody this hard in my life. Ah! I freaking love how this backfired on you, man. You little sleazebag. Ah, I freaking hate your guts. The crowd is against you, man. He's so afraid if he sentence him. You know, it's always like this. Either he lives or dies. But he's so afraid. What about the courage he was talking about? And I think he should murder that guy, his assistant as well, because he was the one carried out the order. It's a good thing that crowd sometimes knows what they're doing. Like, it's a rare opportunity when a crowd's on your side and you're actually on the right side. I don't know. Am I making sense? I should have taken something stronger, not just water. This movie is so great. I mean, maybe not the best movie that I've ever watched, but the end that scene was great. I really, really enjoyed it. Now what? Where is he going after this?
Why is he still alive?
Because the crowd loves him. The second battle is probably gonna be way, way harder because now he just wants him dead and he knows who he is. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell everybody to just go after him.
I do try to be a man for the people.
Yeah, you do. And look at this. People are hungry. People are poor. Yet the Senate is just enjoying their power, pleasure. I mean, aren't all politicians basically like that? It's not nice to generalize. There's always good people, even politicians, and like great people there. But most of the time, they're like this.
The 64th day of the games.
64 day already, halfway through, kinda.
With an historical final match.
Final match.
A legendary tigress of gold.
So he brought out his champion to fight. So is it one-on-one this time? Huh. I love that they're cheering still for him, even though the undefeated champion is here as well. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Stab him somewhere. Lose. Oh. Ah! Finish him. I wonder if he's gonna kill him. I feel that he might spare him. Mixed cheering and booing. People are still loving him. He defeated the undefeated champion. Okay, so they are still gonna try to kill him. Haha, I really love how the crowd doesn't love Caesar. That's probably my favorite part. I don't like this guy either, freaking politicians and Caesar and this whole movie is just me basically trying not to curse.
I need you to do something for him.
So he's gathering his old army members. Ooh, this is gonna be great. Listen to it. That's basically the same melody. Dun, 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 dun. I think Hans Zimmer wrote this music as well because it sounds very similar to Pirates of the Caribbean. Nice, nice. They've left him the armor and the sword. Proximo is gonna die, but it's finally going on. A horse is waiting for him. I just hope it's not a trap. Of course it is, damn it. So the sister of Caesar had to. She messed up. I know she was afraid for her son and everything, but come on, Lil B, you should have kept your mouth shut. I just wanted to say that I hope that he was still alive somehow, but I don't see this ending in a good way. I don't know how it could. Come on, the bad guy can't win. I hate your guts.
Go for me now, Papa. Strap on his armor. Conceal the wound.
Ha! You're so pathetic. You're so lame and pathetic that you had to wound him to win, and you're still gonna lose because you're so freaking pathetic and lame and awful and a douchebag. And I'm trying to find the words not to curse too much, but I still want to say that you're just a sleazy, dumb little bag of I don't think that I've ever hated anybody as much as I hate this guy when I watched the movie. Ever. Anybody. Please tell me you have enough strength to just murder this lame ass guy. Please. You all are pathetic. This reminds me of people that would, make a gang in primary school to feel stronger, Kill him, just stab him. Just freaking murder him. I mean, he's wounded and he's still better than you. Just finish him. If you don't, I'm gonna do it. Just do it, man. Just do it. Freaking finish him already. Just finish him already. I can't stand to watch him for a second. Thank you. I can't believe I'm this happy about this moment. A freaking payoff at the end. Now, I want to hear the crowd cheer. Come on. Tell me you're gonna cheer. He's the new emperor. He's getting reunited with them.
See you again, but not yet.
Not yet. Oh man, this is perfect. I don't know why people don't like this movie. I can't believe I freaking gotten goosebumps again. Ah, that just proves this. I mean, I don't know about the historical aspects. It might be completely wrong, but the storytelling, dialogues, everything happening in this movie was brilliantly done. Ridley Scott, directed by Ridley Scott. I can't remember the last movie that gave me this many emotions while watching. Like, I was happy, I was proud, I was very, very mad. If you didn't notice that, I was sad. It really had everything. And to make somebody go through all of that just by watching something, that means that they've done a perfect storytelling job. As I said countless times in this video already, I don't know, maybe they've gotten the whole historical things, the whole historical aspect wrong. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't checked it out. And honestly, I'm not even gonna check it out. I'm not that interested in it. But when it comes to to the story, man, they've made me get so invested in the main character. I freaking felt bad when something bad happened to them. I freaking felt proud when something good happened to them. I really was so cheering for Maximus, for Russell Crowe, that I loved the role that he played. And at the same time, I freaking hated the role that the Caesar guy played. For everything, he was just a slimy douchebag from the start. Nobody can freaking love him. I mean, there's not a single one thing that I would love about him. Ooh, there's so much to say about this movie, but I really loved it. I mean, I don't know. I still don't understand why people wouldn't love it. It's a great story. It has everything. Love, loss, country, everything. I mean, even fighting, it's entertaining, but it really has a deep meaning. I didn't think that I was gonna love it this much. I thought it was gonna be okay. I thought I might enjoy it. I thought it was gonna be entertaining, but I didn't think that I was gonna love it this much. I was freaking invested in the characters. I really loved Maximus. Even the Caesar's sister, I really liked her character as well because she was afraid for her son. She was really trying to do everything in his best interest. She was just trying to protect him. And she was always, most of her life, in a really bad position to do so because her brother, an asshole, we already established that. And she was afraid of him. And you saw what he tried to do to her. I mean, he was mental in every possible way. He was greedy. He got infatuated by power that he didn't deserve in any way. She knew, as her father knew, that he was just not suitable to be a leader. Her father knew that before. She maybe didn't know it from the start, but I think she did. She felt it. But she just, he proved that countless times in this movie, to her directly, but to others as well. I mean, this movie had some epic scenes. The scene where Maximus takes his helmet off for the first time in front of the new Caesar at the Colosseum, that scene was just like pew fire. That was crazy good. I'm gonna stop myself there. This was freaking incredible. If you enjoyed this one, please like it, share with your friends, consider subscribing to the channel. That would mean the world to me. If you enjoy watching a person get mad over a character, or get happy, proud, and all of those good stuff, then consider subscribing to the channel because there will be more videos like this in the future. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this movie but also to other movies that I've done on the channel, consider becoming a part of my Patreon community because that's the community where we get to interact with each other more directly. That's the place where we exchange experiences and thoughts about movies like this, and that's just the place that I love the most in the world. That's the place where I get to hang around with you, and it means the world to me whenever somebody new joins. So thank you to everybody that's already a Patreon member, and thank you to all of you that decide to do so in the future as well. And what can I say? You look wonderful, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye.